here is going to demonstrate for us how to perform a transfer called a POP transfer for someone who has a spinal cord injury. In order to do this transfer, they do have to have upper body strength, but can perform if they are a paraplegic and they don't have any control of their legs. Basically, you use momentum to complete the transfer, and that does involve head and body moving opposite legs. So in Claire's case, she's sitting in a wheelchair with a foot plate she can use as a pivot point. This can also be done with the legs planted on the floor. So the way we start the transfer, so Claire, if I was going to teach you how to do a POP transfer, what I would be telling you is that you're going to be moving your head and shoulders in the opposite direction. Your rear end is going to go over here. She's going to use her hands, so she can either use the sides of the wheelchair. In this case, here we've taken the armrest out, which for this transfer you want the armrest out of the way because your rear end is going to need to come up and over, and sometimes we'll actually have to clear the wheel of the wheelchair. So it takes quite a bit of momentum. And basically what you're going to do, Claire, is you're going to lean forward and then you're going to angle your body over toward the opposite side of the transfer. You're going to get your hand where you have it right there on the transfer surface, and on 3, I usually have people do 3 counts. So 1, 2, 3, you're going to pop your rear end up and over toward the transfer surface. So on 3, are you ready? 1, 2, 3. She's going to pop up and over. Now here again, so her legs pretty much stay in position, so she may have to take her own legs. Again, if she's got upper body support, she can move her feet into position to where she's not going to catch on any of the wheelchair components before she's actually finishing the transfer. So I'm going to have her transfer back to the wheelchair. So to transfer back, she's actually going to reach. She's got her legs positioned either toward the armrest or toward the side of the chair. And she, again, is going to angle her body, and on 3, she's going to count. Her head and shoulders are going to go over toward her right, and her rear end is going to go to the left. And it may take 1 or 2 scoots. So ready, Claire? 1, 2, 3. Go ahead and push. And she's got it. 1, boom, right there, just like that. So once a patient gets the hang of it, Claire's transition was pretty smooth. When people are trying this for the first time, it can be a little tricky just because of coordination. But once they get the hang of it, as long as you know how to use momentum, it's a pretty smooth transfer.